You'd want to use this method of embedding like what Connecticut NEMO did if you do have a lot of web page space. We recommend at least 850 pixels by 850 pixels in order to allow for the whole frame to fit on your web page. You have a legend on the side, you have a list of projects, you have the map itself that opens balloons, and you have this whole toolbar at the top. So you want to take into account how much space someone needs to really see everything in the window, and we found that at least 850 pixels by 850 pixels is enough room to accomplish all of that. So if you have that kind of space to play around with, and you have permission to add an iframe to your page, and if you have access to the web page code to copy and paste this code into, then it's a little bit easier. But if you have the space and can play around with an iframe, then this is definitely the way to go. The nice part about this is it gives you the whole dynamic atlas on your page, and all these balloons are linked to the same database as the National LID Atlas. So unlike the static image that's taken at one time, this map that we're seeing on the page is updated in real time. So if I were viewing this page, I'm viewing it now on the Connecticut NEMO website, but let's say Dave was back at the National LID Atlas adding more projects, I'd be able to see those changes in real time on the Connecticut NEMO website. One thing to point out, though, it's not the exact same map as the National LID Atlas. What you embed does not have the search features, and we're limited based on what we can put into an iframe. So we've replaced the search feature with a legend, so users can see this legend and visually see what kind of projects are on the map. Otherwise, it's all the same functionality. I can click on a project on the sidebar and it will zoom and open on the page. And at any time, I can go to the top menu bar and open up a new page that will open the National LID Atlas, where I can search the entire country for low-impact development projects. Oh, the other thing to point out is that there is no button at the top for logging in. So when you're ready to log in and add projects, you need to go to the National LID Atlas website, which is on this page, and log in from here. There's a few things you need before you can embed this site. The idea is that you add an iframe to your page, and that iframe is a window. And in the iframe, we're going to add a URL, a website address, of the map that you will see here. So we need to first find out what the coordinates are that you want to center the map on. Then we need to find out what zoom level you wish to have the map displayed. Then we will set a parameter for your state that will be used to only show projects on the National NEMO from the National LID Atlas website for your state. So there's 4 pieces of information that we need to get. And the first one I'm going to tell you about is the latitude and longitude. And again, this tells the map where to center when it opens on this page. So in the Connecticut example that I have open here, we've added center coordinates for the center of Connecticut. If you have a latitude and longitude, all the better. If you don't, here's a simple way to get them. You're going to visit the website mygeoposition.com. And this is the web page that opens. Again, that web address you can see at the top, mygeoposition.com. And in the window, you can pan around like any other map. And I'm going to use Colorado as the example here. And when you can zoom out and you can zoom in. I'm going to zoom into the state of Colorado. I'm interested in getting those center coordinates. What I want to do is zoom to a point where I can see the full state in the window. So this would be zoomed in too much, and that's zoomed in a little too far out. So that seems to be a good level. And I'm going to click on the map where I think the center of the state is. And a little balloon is going to pop up, and it tells me the latitude and the longitude for that point. And I'm going to make a note of the decimal degrees for the latitude and the longitude. And I only need 2 or 3 places after the decimal point. So you don't need the full number that they give you here. This is sufficient. So I'll make a note of that.